UFC legend Khabib Nurmagomedov said Islam Makhachev will not underestimate Renato Moicano, who suddenly replaced Arman Tsarukyan at UFC 311, Sunday, 19:01 morning WIB. The change occurred in the main fight of UFC 311 after the challenger, Arman Tsarukyan, had to withdraw due to injury. Moicano was then chosen by the UFC as Makhachev's opponent in the fight for the UFC lightweight world title at the Intuit Dome, California. UFC CEO Dana White confirmed that Arman had to withdraw from UFC 311 due to a back injury. However, Islam Makhachev's camp also received news that Arman was suddenly replaced with Moicano. This was revealed by Khabib, who acted as Makhachev's trainer. "Honestly, I knew this yesterday, at 1 a.m., at the night before I went to bed. Honestly, this Arman's resignation could happen to anyone. If you remember March 2017 versus Tony Ferguson, that happened to me too. I went to the hospital, had surgery, came back. I just want to wish him, Arman, the best. He's young, he's tough. He can come back. He has to survive this situation and come back," Khabib said, as quoted by MMA Junkie. As Arman's replacement, the UFC chose Moicano. Moicano is a Brazilian fighter who has won his last 4 fights, 3 of which were via finish. Since moving up to UFC lightweight in March 2020, Moicano has a record of 7 wins and 2 losses. Khabib said the Makhachev vs Moicano duel would not be as busy as Arman's opponent, but the reigning UFC lightweight champion was reluctant to underestimate his new opponent. "I think Moicano, he's got a lot of experience in the UFC, like 10, 11 years in the UFC. He's got a 4-fight winning streak, and he's in his prime. This is a good fight. Of course, it's not like Arman vs Islam, but this is a very competitive fight and we will not underestimate this person," continued Khabib.